Hey there, and welcome back to the Train of Thought, an educational monster train series where we fight the divinity in every run. Yeah, so today I'm going to talk about changed fonts in thumbnails. Why do we do it? What is happening? I've actually been doing it for a little while. I've been experimenting with it a little bit. There's a few reasons for it. I'm sure someone has noticed because, well, maybe no one has. I don't know. No one's actually brought it up, shockingly, to me, one way or the other. But I changed them because, first of all, I noticed how the previous font did not particularly read well at smaller sizes when being downscaled. And I noticed that on phones and things like that. So I figured, okay, well, let me look at some other options that maybe improve that situation. Then I realized if I chose a font that was a little better to read and a little better like that, I might be able to also make it better fit the screen space so that, you know, how there's that in the bottom right corner of every thumbnail on YouTube, there's that how long the video is. Notice it's like all, for me, it's usually like 5 digits with a couple colons rather. So that kind of thing conflicted with my previous text size because it spans a very large portion of the bottom. If you're not aware, I like this kind of stuff. The nuances of quote unquote making a good thumbnail are pretty cool. I'm never going to do any of the cheeky things like put your face on there with a really cheesy facial expression. No, I don't. No. That that's cheesy and also not my style. Like I would rather not. So I'm never going to do that. But things like fonts and colors and using space well are important to me. The last third reason I really wanted to kind of handle this was it gives more space for me to jam some additional cool artifacts and cards and other things into the space where I normally keep some description, some visual aid as to what you can expect in the episode. That's something that, you know, it takes me a lot longer to make a thumbnail compared to, well, I suppose any of the other content creators building Monster Train stuff because I have to tailor every single one to the video itself. But I think it's nice. I think I like it. It's something that I find, well, good. I think it's a good thing to do. So here I am doing it. So those are some just concepts, things I'm thinking about, and thus I have changed the fonts a little bit. Let me know what you think. If you hate them, if you like them, that kind of stuff is useful to me to know. So yeah, that's all I'm going to say on that. Let's go ahead and get in on our run. Right. We are playing a regular old run, right? I think we're coming up on Fade. Who are we doing? What did I do last time? Oh gosh, that's right. It was this dude, Titan Channel, right? We brought us up to 112 wins in the series. We had a really cool turn one wombo combo. It's rare I say that, but I really had fun with it because I had an X5 event on an intrinsic space prism, which I entirely took to flood my turn one with cards so that I would be able to incant 6 times out of the gate, and I thought that was really cool. I was also doing things with an intrinsic prism retrieval, which only really connected with the combo on the very last combat against the divinity, but it was cool, right? You intrinsic prism retrieval out the other siren, so you play 2 sirens at the same time, then you send it on a bunch of incants, and you have a really, really strong turn one. It was cool. We also had the complete Ember Drain package in this run, so you know, there was also that. So fair enough. Today we're now moving on to Primordium. Good stuff. I feel like I've recorded a bunch of Primordium lately, and I think it's just because of the nature of what has been chosen for cursed slash blessed seeds. So, sorry, not sorry. I guess it's just the way it works out in the rotation, so we take these. But yeah, I don't really have much else to report. It is at least not in the middle of 4 a.m. while recording this. It is 3:45. One of these days I should try to go to bed earlier and see what my life is like on more than 4 hours of sleep. I wonder what that could be. The weird thing is, I've actually tried this, right? I try sleeping in on weekends and I simply just sleep 4 hours, regardless of when I actually go to bed. So I don't know what I'm supposed to do there, but it is what it is, I suppose. I would argue, functional, so fair enough. Anyway, that's all I've got, so let's go ahead and jump in. As always, do like, comment, and subscribe. It feels weird to say it, even though I've been doing it for a while, but I do appreciate that stuff, so thank you. And let's dig in on whatever we're doing today. I have no idea. Yep, cool. You can hear me? Great, let's go. Alright, I'm feeling a little energized, but also, oh my gosh, can't believe how good this is. I'm feeling a little energized, but also just, I don't know, it's late. I feel like I've had some real nasty dreams lately that have just kept me awake and I haven't slept well, but we got root seeds, so I'm feeling good about that. Hope you're all doing well today. We are today playing Exile Umbra, Exile Awoken. This is an amazing clan combo. I've said this enough recently. We had another run on Blessed Seeds, actually, where I played this. Like, literally yesterday, I believe, actually. And the cool thing about this is it automatically enables something like a Stalwart Snack start, which is otherwise pretty abysmal. So I think that's cool. Today we have Pushback Talos, Curse Arcus, and... that is Curse Arcus, right? I always gotta look, right? It's weird. Yeah, it is Curse Arcus. Shadow versus Darkness. For some reason, my brain has a hard time comparing the two. Anyway, there's that. And then Sap Seraph with Perils of Production, Sharpen, and Ember Cache. Honestly, these are great. Perils start is nice. It's good scaling if I can see a holdover immediate value. Sharpen's not great, but it is at least something that I can put into Primordium to provide additional value, which is cool. And then Ember Cache is fine. Right, it goes away, but it then draws me some stuff later, which is no problem. Worth noting, this is a really cool Primordium superfood start, if I see it. So we have a lot of options. I could go so many ways here, it's really tough to say. Huh, yeah, cool. Alright, let's see what we have to work with. We are temples on 2, 4, 5, and 8. I love to see it. 4 temples, one at the end is very good. Steel shops are on 8. The dupe is on a weird magic shop side. Dupe on 7 with a cavern, I guess. Dupe on 6 with another cavern. Weird how they're all in the back, huh? Magic shop with a removal on 6. Let's see. Steel shop with a removal on 5. Oh, this is the quad duplicate. Duplicate, Hellvent, whatever, you know what I'm saying. The quad Hellvent series, right? We have 4 Hellvents. They're all pretty bad, sadly, but it is useful to know that ahead of time. We're kind of lacking in steel shops, though, huh? Let's see. Steel on 2 with the Awoken banner. On 3 with Pyre Remains. Nothing on 4. There's one on 5. Nothing on 6. Nothing on 7. So Steel Shop light on this run, which is something to also be careful about, which means I really need to do both Steel Shops early and hopefully upgrade something. So sure. Conscription Notice is incredible. I do love Winged Indulgence in general. It just reduces enemy thresholds by enough that I value it, but Conscription Notice destroys the early game. I love that. I can easily take money in response to that. And now we're shown snack versus superfood. Now, this is difficult because we have a good superfood start, maybe. If I see superfood only and they never show me Stalwart Snack, I think we're worse off. If I take Stalwart Snack and they never show me superfood, I think it's fine. So we're gonna take Stalwart Snack because it's actually safer here. It's actually safer here, and we move on. I like that. I should be able to get away with spikes. Ooh, man, but it is Apprentices of Light. That is concerning. Especially because Primordium kills himself. I can't take it. That's a shame. Primordium killing himself is a tragedy. Baron? Incredible. We take these. Let's see. I would like to... Blink upstairs, which puts in the morsel. I'm going to Perils the morsel so I can now do Sharpen Root Seeds on Primordium. Man, wow. With this draw order, we actually keep Primordium alive, which is shocking. Very surprising, because the Baron hits. There's no way you could plan for this, is the important thing, right? Absolutely no world you could plan for this, because think about it. I mean, Root Seeds is better than Sharpen here. Think about it, like, I don't know if I'm going to get a Baron. I don't know what this unit is going to be. And that puts me in a very bad position. We're super winning now. And with this draw order and everything about it, we could have gotten away with... Come on, Blink. We could have gotten away with it. But it is what it is. So much Ember there, wow. We're very over this run. I mean, this combat. Like, great job. He perishes in 2 hits. Thanks, Baron. Very cool. Cool. Space Prism is tempting, although I do like Prismal Dust. We do love Prismal Dust. If I go the Superfood route, this is excellent. It's just good in general. I think I'll grab it. Awoken's Rail Spike in my common pack. Well, I'm never skipping that here, which is funny. I would actually have grabbed the ping here, but the truth is Awoken's Rail Spike is too good to skip. Steel Hands are fine, but it's low impact. I don't know. I'll take the spike. It's cool. That's a good card to pick up. I am going to tunnel the steel shops, like I said. Let's see what's in the temple. Spell Chain, 10 and Piercing. Quick with an Awoken banner. Hermit's pretty good here. Yeah, sure. We'll Hermit. Toss the Quick at him. Sure, that's good. Spell Chain Perils, we just go for it. Probably. I do think it's correct to take this Spell Chain now. We will very much be strong enough for the moment. So I can easily take that. I'm looking for a good infusion. So basically, there's a lot of them, right? There are a lot. Animus of Will would be optimal, I believe. Sure, nothing else I can take here. This 10 and Piercing doesn't do anything fun for me. I'm not upgrading Plink. You cannot make me. And this is not 200 shards, so I don't have to do stupid stuff with Train Stewards. Hooray. Unit Trial. Take these. Cool. Unit Trial, good. I will vaguely look at the Primordium unit. I mean, we're going to play it anyway. Cold Kalia comes in, sure. I'm going to feed the Hermit, though, and for a lot of good reasons, simply because he has Quick, which makes him superior. Huh. I could Heralds into a huge Rail Spike. I think I should. You put the Train Steward middle. Well, no, I can play this one. He takes 3 here, then 5 here, so we lose next turn, but we gain it all back eventually. I do want to play the Sharpen here, and then I'm going to draw 5. Cool. We're going to play both Root Seeds here. I will drop... Thank you. Get the money out of that. That was a super worthwhile play, by the way. I do want this guy dying next turn, so let's kill the Morsel on bottom, and we're chilling. This should be enough to at least get me through. I missed this turn. We at least kill this dude. But they kill the middle guy, right? So we're fine again. This is exactly what I was talking about. Oh, Primordium just straight up perishes, though, which is not ideal. Bad upgrade, I suppose. We'll get through it. I do take a hit here, though. A couple hits, actually. I didn't really run the math, but it's okay. Here, have a Prismal Dust. We're fine. Cool. We did it. Cool. So we took some damage for the unit trial. Also for that 25 shards is really what I took the damage for. Lost Primordium, such like that. But it's okay. It is fine. Immortal Trade is exceptional. We click these. Glimmer. It's a little redundant, but it is just objectively superior to Vine Grasp here, right? So I'll snag it. Alloyed Construct. I don't like Alloyed Constructs Infusion here, even though it is multi-strike. Hermit, I don't want to self-infuse. Is it Morsel Maker? I don't like that. I'm probably going to bring 4 Awoken Banner to look for an Animus of Will if I get nothing good from Talos. I don't think these are it. I'm just going to be honest with you. You might take the Alloyed Construct now just to... because it's going to be really strong into Talos, right? That is true. Very powerful in Talos. I could also theoretically pivot off of Hermit if I see another quick here. I should take Construct. He opens up a few lines that I like. I'm going left because I already said I need to be dealing with steel shops now. We get another quick. So I have the option to hard pivot off of Hermit here. Am I going to do that? Maybe, actually. Hermit is going to be slow, and I can take the money and then Construct. And then if that happens, I go right dupe and self-infuse on ring 4, which is nice. This is pushback Talos, so my morsel generation is abysmal. True, I actually only get the 5 morsels from Primordium, which is not enough to win. So I think I do need to Hermit here. You can see me thinking, I think both of these are winning lines here. I should be able to solve this run either way, right? I already have the quick, so I shouldn't hard pivot. Let's re-roll. Large stone. I mean, again, that would have actually made... that large stone makes the Alloyed Construct superior. I'm going to take the money, though. We're going to Caverns it up and see what we get. Oh, I just take Petty Theft here because I have no real great pings, and this, I think, represents enough value for me. It could really still just be Heaven's Gold, right? I do love Heaven's Gold so much. Let's take it. It's just so strong. It's just so strong. We move on from here. Yeah. Not ideal. I took the Construct just in case my line opened up a little bit. Bad Steel Shop, though, is concerning, but... Ooh, Shark. I should probably... I'm going to definitely play the Sharpen here. Its value. I guess we put the guard on bottom. Thing is, I don't want to feed Primordium to whatever's going on there, and whatever, Talos, or whatever these units are, because she's just going to die. Let's play this thing middle and just let it sit. Yeah, like, this is bad, right? I take the Rail Spike here, and what could this even show me? The answer is very little that I want. Yep, fair enough. We are for sure losing Primordium. Ooh, he lives. Right. Can I get him over a certain number? If I play Perils 3 times here, and the Immortal trade, I get no more cards on this combat. But this guy's going to go down 10, which takes him to 40 here. 30, he'll do 30 damage. We lose Primordium next turn. Unless I pump 12 in here, because he goes to 40 and then kills the whole wave because he's quick. I think that's correct, because we get way more stats out of this. So I think you do have to do Perils here, right? Because this goes 42 in exchange for my next turn, essentially, I'll play the Ember Cache. I think it's correct. I'm going to drop Train Steward. It's good to do that. We don't want to go for the Immortal Trait here, I don't believe. Yeah. Right, I don't think that's correct. She'll go bottom. I lose this turn, but Primordium lives, which matters. Right? She'll go top. Primordium doesn't get eaten here, but we do kill this thing. That is a shame. Very concerning. We get... I mean, I'm going to click the root seeds here, for sure. You can't stop me, even if it does cost me pyre health. It is just correct. I need to play cards. I need to put something in front of the train, the Husk Hermit. I need to hit Immortal Trade, I believe. I think I do need to hit Immortal Trade or I lose. I'm going to do the 2 healing upstairs because I suppose it's correct. I will also put Train Steward in front here. I think that is going to be correct. Yeah. Okay. Sure, Immortal Trade. Powerful. Okay, so I am 100% saved by my taking of Heaven's Gold. This is one of those things that super happens, though, right? I mean, 593 minus 455 is 138, divided by 47 is 3 rounds. So she hits me 3 times, which sucks. But it's gonna have to just be fine, right? Yeah. True. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Thank you, Heaven's Gold, for saving the run. Ugh, gross. Shroud Spike? I don't really have a great setup for this right now. Kindle, Shroud Mitosis? No. That's tough. Thorned Hollow? That's tough. Should I have hard pivoted? I don't know. I don't think I think this was correct. Yeah, I think this was correct the way I played it. Bad units to infuse, huh? I'm likely leaning Awoken Banner, remove Alloyed Construct. I don't see these being the winning choices. I guess I need to grab the Morsel Maker in case there is no better infusion though, right? Yeah, I need to draw cards here, hit these perils a little faster. Yes. Draw a card, please. Thank you. We can always solve the Ember situation later. We're going to go left. I'm going to commit here. Board says Mark of an Exile. Yep, we take these for sure. Awoken Banner says Animus of Will. Excellent news. Yep. Cool. Great. So now I do my infusion of Animus into Hermit. This is a huge pickup. Great news. I remove Construct and Morsel Maker, which now slow me down. And I look in here and I snag Superfood. Cool. That's pretty good. Tenon Piercing Glimmer is tempting, but 70 shards into Ring 5 is concerning. I should do it. This is correct. Cool. Scary, but we take these. Let's move on. That was a very good floor. I think there's could have been a lot worse. Like, we're fine with this combat. Light Harnessers, no problem. We have quick multi. This could have gone a lot worse, right? Could have gone way worse. It's a good turn, right? We do the Hermit first because I don't want to spread... Speaking of Animus of Will, I don't want to spread the... What is it called? I don't want to spread the Emberdrunk. I almost called it Superfood. I'm going to play Animus downstairs because she dies, which lets me put the perils in. And then I can take 5 damage shield in the back here and we go mad with power. Cool. Good. I'm playing root seeds 10 times out of 10. We easily get up to the point where I feel comfortable here. Let's see, Glimmer for sure. I should Perils here, I believe. It's going to be correct to avoid taking 10 billion damage. I still take 10 billion damage, right? Like, it's going to happen. We were a little too slow to ramp. It's fine, though. We do root seeds in the back. I think that's correct. I do Perils in the front, which puts some of this damage through. Not that it super matters, because behold the power of 73 Pyre Attack. I could gain another bit. I could gain some more rage, but I'm leaning a little hard here. We're getting, what, 11 here puts me at 27 by 2, which clears the next wave at least, but I give up my turn. No, I don't think I do that. We're going to burn the Train Steward in the middle. Sure. Fine. We take a huge hit, but it's going to be okay. Trust. Just trust, right? 100%. Never gonna fail me. No failings. No chance that I lose. No chance. Impossible to fail. 36 by 2. It does enough damage. We take these. I'm gonna click the root seeds then. Cool. We did it. Great job. Scarier than anyone wanted it to be. Root seeds. Root seeds. I don't need to play anything else. We take these. Cool. We get through this combat. We took a butrillion damage, though. I'm also taking a lot here, but I'm okay with it. I should... Whatever, it's fine. Oh no, I took a curse. It's fine. We win this. We take these. Yikes. You hate to see it. That was a 20 damage hit that I did not want to take. There might have been a world where I could have done that, right? I'm going to grab the Void Binding here. Pyrogrow? Probably. Well, I mean, if I go Ember Drain, this is bad, right? I am going to tunnel the magic shops here. I'll snag the Preserved Thorns. These are fine cards. Speed me up a little bit. Merchant of Steel is good. This is a good steel shop, though. I don't really get many other opportunities for a steel shop. Removals are nice. Maybe the Horde is strong. But that magic shop could be holdover, which is really powerful for me. I honestly think the left side is stronger here. Horde first. Gnarled Root. Improved Firebox. I see improved Firebox Intrinsic. I maybe should have looked in the temple first. I don't think Gnarled Root is worth it just for the Sharpens, though, so I'm going to snag the Firebox anyway. Yeah, we just see the intrinsic Rail Spike Insanity here. I love that. A -2 is tempting. Large, no. Endless? Gross. Come on, kids. You got to give me some better stuff than that. And cut some Train Stewards at least. They're very hard to play. That's bad. I'm going to buy removals here. Cut the last 2 Train Stewards. I don't want to look at them anymore. I have enough survivability. I don't care. A -2 here is, I don't know, irrelevant. Yeah, I'd rather take these relics. We're going to move on. Sure. Not looking great. We're leaking a little bit, which I hate. Multi-strike. This kills me if this first dude gets upgraded, right? We're just too slow. We don't take that. I think there are enough draw orders that save me here, but yeah, like, if this guy on the front got upgraded, I think we would actually just genuinely be screwed here. Which I kind of do hate to say is a problem, so. Cool, so anyway, I'm gonna play a 9 cost. I'm gonna play this Plink just so I have space here. I'm drawing 8 cards. That's a really good turn, huh? We do a lot of cool stuff here. I'm going to blast the downstairs. I think that's good. I will... I suppose it's really worth it to perils here at least once. I'm tempted to do it a bunch of times for this huge prismal dust. It guarantees relentless, but am I strong enough? Very difficult question to answer. If I play a perils, I do not get to play a card next turn. Do I need to? I don't think so. Then I am going to put the perils in... Oh, buddy, what am I doing here? If I put it in Primordium, I'm basically pretending I'm not taking any more for the rest of the combat. I mean, you may as... This wins, right? If I just send it here, and then you put in the 1-cost Sharpen, and we drop 7 damage shield on him. Like, how does he lose from this position, right? It's just so good. We obviously missed the Collector, but we clobber here, right? Yeah, I mean, it's a little Unga, but I think it's okay, right? By Unga, I mean, there's just not a lot to it, but it does get through the entire combat, right? Yeah, I mean, it even kills this dude, so really, what am I concerned with? I can just keep it going. Just send it, right? Sure. Ayah! Stings, they exist. Like, we're fine here, because I have 5 million damage shield and everything. So, the weird thing is, with this kind of a setup, we super win. I don't think this is something you can genuinely plan around, though, right? I don't think so. I mean, 9 stealth, whatever, it doesn't matter. We are doing 200 damage here. We're chilling. Sure. Cool. So we get through this. Great news. Cool. She dies. Tons of hits, whatever. We just blast her. Neat. So we could have taken the trial, but I think this was still correct. Feast, no. Cannibalize, no. Gem Trove, no. Focus Growth, Pyre Shards, Custodian, no. Take my 10 gold and be happy. I'm going to the right here. I'd like to see a holdover. Get some removals, maybe. Remove, consume. Don't think that's it. Take this Horde. Emblem of the Exiles is awesome. Yeah, I mean, absolutely. Abandoned Entumber is good, but not right now. I am going to cut just Plinks because they suck a lot. They're way worse than the alternatives. I want to spend money to make root seeds free. Remove, consume. You could do it on Prismal Dust. I don't think I care. Holdover on this Perils has just absolutely turned this run on overdrive. Love to see it. I'm going to 20 consume a Plink so I can stop looking at it. And I think it is -1 Void Binding, so I can send it on an earlier or on a bad turn. Sure. And we've spent a lot of cash, but that was a huge power-up. We move on. Cool. So that now suddenly becomes a winning line. I would like very much to see... Oh, it's tough, right? I would like to see... What am I thinking of? What am I thinking of? I'd like to see Ensnare or Root Split Mask. I'm obviously a little annoyed by the Rally Shard up top. I'm debating how to approach this. It depends a lot on what I see out of the Rail Spike, but I might just play bottom floor here, actually. It's probably actually middle floor, right? It is. Yeah, I don't want to pass on days, right? That's just so bad. Well, think about this. Let's do the math, right? Let's say I put Husk Hermit down first. He gets dazed 1. I put in Primordium, he gets dazed 1. He passes dazed 1 on, and then dazed 1 wears off on the front, right? So Primordium now has dazed 0 on turn 2. Hermit Man has dazed 1 on turn 2 because he got passed long. So by the time this Absolver gets up there, we're undazed. Now that said, I don't really want to take these curses. On the other side, I don't really care all that much. I'm thinking this a lot, but I think it's still correct to play up top, right? I mean, yes, I think for sure. With how low my life is, I could get like an upgraded set of really bad things on like wave 3 and it just walks on me. So let's respect. And it works out. We put Primordium in front here, by the way. Oh, Shark. Yeah, buddy. Unbelievable. So you put Primordium in front so he gets the Emblem of the Exiles buff here, which is great. Oh, no. He gets a dazed 2. So crap, we're actually leaking this thing now. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, I knew that. That is a real shame. So dazed 2 means 1, he gets dazed 3, which goes down to 2, 1. So this Absolver currently leaks and I take 6 damage if I can't solve it. Okay. And then he passes on this sap. Oh no. Okay, let's play cards and think. I would like very much to take 7 card draw here. Cool. Plink, please save me. Thanks, bud. Big appreciation. I could take the Rebel morsel upstairs, which I value. And just get this morsel killed. I am going to buff the hell out of Primordium here, which is great. We're playing Ember Cache. I am dropping Void Binding straight up into Primordium here. It's worth it for the damage shield pass on. Cool. Bottom floor is fine. We hit the perils anyway. Video game is activated. I mean, I actually take this because it is good to get 6 Frostbite on the boss, I suppose. Sure, why not? Cool, and we are super enabled here, which is excellent news. Yeah, this is looking really good, huh? I don't care about a lot of this stuff. Here, have some of that. We play a 10 damage shield here, and we super win. Cool. Also, thank you, Stark, for existing. You're exceptional. Huge fan. We're doing a ton of damage here. We are in very much control of this run. Excellent news. Excellent news. So much HP as well, which is honestly just great. I need to remove any remaining plinks. And otherwise, I mean, that's basically it, right? We just hard send it here. We're doing a ton of damage. We're ramping very effectively. Oh no, I took a curse. How could you? It's cool. I have cards for this. Here, yeah, we'll do 800 damage here. We're definitely beating the Divinity off the back of this. The question really comes down to, do we beat Seraph? The only unit that potentially poses a problem for me is a mini-boss, which tells me that I need to respect the Heaven's Gold a lot here. That is something I should be thinking about. And then ways in general that I can kill a mini-boss early would be great. Yeah, we win, just click it. Sure. Cool. We get some life here at least. Shard Channeler. Shard Channeler's not it, friends. Forever Consume Shroud Spike. No. It's definitely not Ember here. It's definitely not Space here. I don't need it. We're just going to take card draw. I need to see my important cards faster. I think hunting for Root Split Mask is going to be correct here, right? So we go left. I also value the Pyro Remains a lot. Yeah, genuinely. Big value. Petrified Crucible, Bloating Fungus, Mask of Penumbra. Don't think these are it. We're going to re-roll. Thorn Casing. I mean, Pyre Wall, right? Excuse me as I shuffle in my chair. Tempered Talisman is tempting. Not really. No, not really. Thorn Casing's fine. I have some stings. That's a shame. I think it is Pyre Wall. I just value that a lot. Now, one of the cool things about this, though, is with Mark of an Exile, I have 2 turns to hit. So I can actually just take Stalwart's Neck 2 and ramp even further, which I like a lot. Cool, right? Because you get some more HP, and then you get the Emblem of the Exiles here. So we're actually okay without the built-in damage shield. I'm going to click the Horde here. I think it is just correct. Every opportunity that I see in order to power up is important. Winged Steel is nice. Draw my deck even faster. We do like doing that. Yeah, I mean, that's good. Cheater's Hand is nice, but just send me through my deck, please. That's strong. I'm gonna click Pyre Wall. Am I going to? It's weird because that is 25 less damage here. If I actually leave the Pyre attack in, that potentially represents even more value than Pyre Wall would have given me. I think I do take it though, right? Any leaking from this point is very bad. Yeah, I'm gonna click it. All right, we move on. Yeah, I value my money here a lot. Spikes. Spikes is scary. This is Shade Wings. I can take this. If this were Conduits, I might be concerned, but I think Shade Wings is okay. It depends on if the first big man gets upgraded. He's at 240, which scares me a lot. I value this money highly. Hit some back dudes. Crap. Okay, big man got upgraded. You hate to see it. Primordium. Shattered Shell. You know what? Sure, buddy, let's go. Cool, let's... Root Seeds. Spike here. Excellent hits. Truly excellent hits. I can play everything in my hand, which is good. I'm going to buff upstairs. I want to do as much free damage in, so I'm going to go ahead and Glimmer and Plink. And play the Ember Cache, and I guess get this morsel killed because it's fine. I want Collector Video Game. Can I get Collector Video Game? It does not appear that I can get the Collector Video Game in this case. That is a real tragedy. I'm not super confident in us killing this big man. Yeah, I don't think we do it. He's gonna punch the hell out of me, huh? Oh, snap, we barely pull it off. It's actually Primordium punches and we get it from that. That's excellent news. Cool, that means I can just Unga beef up Primordium even further, which is super optimal. That's promising. We take these, right? Worried about this next 290 potentially. I mean, we beat the top one. We're going to beat the mid one, but we may as well shoot him and see what we can do. Yeah, Primordium gets the kill there, which is interesting. That definitely tells me that mini bosses are going to be bad. I need a solution to mini bosses pronto. Once you get to this point, it ramps well enough, but Yeah, once you get here, you're thinking to yourself, yeah, we take these, but when you're not here, you're a little concerned about this, right? Maybe I should go look for a multi-strike? What's coming up? Duplicate. What would I duplicate? I mean, it could be perils, genuinely. Speed my rage up a little faster. Void Binding's pretty good. I don't know. It's tricky. I'm gonna kill things on mid-floor because it removes thorns that I have to deal with. Although it doesn't really matter. Like this turn, we are now at the point where I am beating mini-bosses, but that means we straight up do leak the first one, right? Which is suboptimal, really. Meanwhile, Primordium has gone completely mad with power, so that's nice, right? That's a good thing to see. We like to bear witness to it. Whatever. Cool, we definitely win this run. I want to see what we get to. This is definitely an example of me wanting to respect the run itself. Get rid of spikes. Cool. What do we get? What are we at? 2,000. I mean, he one-shots here, right? He goes bonk bonk, which is excellent. That's very strong. We get the money, which is huge. Another Void Binding is almost certainly correct here. Oh, Adaptive Mutation is sick. We click that. I value a multi-strike and removals on 2 plinks more than the dupe and the pyre health here. Yes, the double stack potential on a Void Binding is big. Another holdover doesn't help me. We go right. Also, I can convert boons into damage on my pyre, which is excellent news. Plus 30, 10 in piercing. Nah, there could have been something in there that impresses me. Oh, Lightstone casing? Does that change my mind? Only if there were an intrinsic in here, right? Can I have intrinsic on that perils? Okay, we're gonna cut 2 plinks because they are just the worst here. And then we're gonna bless RNG and hope for a multi-strike. It's a quick, you know, suboptimal, really. It's a large stone. Also quite bad. I do think we need to take anything here, so I'm gonna grab the plus 10. It doesn't do anything. That's amazing, actually. So we save our money. I will re-roll the shop because things, like there are things that help a lot here. We didn't see any of them. We stay at 99 damage on the pyre, and we send it at 110 shards. That was a terrible set of shops, truly. But, I mean, I guess it is what it is, right? 110 out of 100, let's go. Mini-bosses terrify me, but it's going to be all about this Heaven's Gold, because this Heaven's Gold just straight up kills a mini-boss in, like, 2 turns if I leak it. So that's good. Cool, yeah, 110 out of 100, let's go. Kind of concerningly difficult run for Primordium, actually, here. Having to rely on some niche oddities that... Gross. That might have been easy to overlook. What do I get? Rail Beater? Sure. Let's go. I will... Oh, I should have put Primordium in front. I guess I was a little bit concerned that he just gets beaten by this Dark Wings, though. I think this is correct. Passing on the sap, by the way. Real tough. Let's play the Rail Spike here. Good hits, good hits. Perils, perils. Void Binding, perils. I'm going to Adaptive on Primordium here. Absolutely. Getting this early is huge. It's a big swing. Then you play your damage buffs after. I'm going to Preserved Thorns, shoot the man downstairs, and drop the Ember Cache. I guess I'll shoot... Sure, shoot mid-floor, why not? I need to be ahead of the Rage, and fortunately, I super am. Void Binding is a good card. Here comes Root Seeds. We plink mid. It's fine. Here's that. Get rid of this Jeweler. Sharpen for sure. Take the 1 damage shield here. It's going to be enough. We get the kill, which is very good. Which really puts us in a strong position here. We get the kill on this guy, who otherwise probably would have beat me in the head. Which, you know, not a huge fan of that. But it's okay. Alright, we are at least staying ahead. We take these. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, we've done it. I'm reasonably confident in Seraph being clean now. It's just a matter of not dying to the mini-boss, pretty much. Loving that Rail Beater, by the way. He's not going to swing anymore, which is a little sad, but it represented a good amount of damage here, so... I'll be honest. Side note, it's not very often that I get the ability to use Stalwart 2. I find in the Divinity, ever since the DLC came out, that I'm using Superfood 2 instead a lot more. And the reason is simply Damage Shield 2, right? He immediately starts passing on some killer damage shield numbers, which represent a ton of survivability. That's like 1,000 damage, good grief. Amazing. Definitely winning this combat, cool. Yeah, 100%. It's all just about investing everything into playing stuff on Primordium, go mad with power, draw cards, sure, why not. Victory, neat. And now we just honestly play, we just end turn, right? There's physically no way he can get through 66 damage shield. Okay, yeah, let's skip this. Cool, we've done it. We are victorious. Great. Cool. Excellent. Hey, look, we won. Neat. Okay, I looked at the numbers real quick and was thinking, let's just move on to the part of this that's actually interesting, which is, do we actually beat the first mini-boss? I think we're gonna bounce him off of the pyre with the Heaven's Gold, honestly. I think it's just gonna be Heaven's Gold bounce. Good turn 1. I can easily play Primordium in front, which is excellent. Cool. Shark is very helpful. Yeah, sure, bud. Get him. Perils, I'm gonna click it. Ooh, I'm gonna save it, because I want a Perils and then Prismal Dust on this turn, which I value a lot. 7 cards. I can do 7 draw here. We hit the Perils, which is exquisite. So we just go absolutely send it here. This turn is insane, actually. Play this, play Prismal Dust for 7s here. Cool, we plink, I guess, why not? Great, excellent. Honestly, super optimal here. Now, yep, here we go. You do all of the rage here, and we dunk the adaptive mutation here. And now we play attack boosters, and I am very confident we win. I mean, not incredibly confident, I suppose, but it's something. Alright, Harvest Wave, we easily clear that. We just keep buffing. Yeah, we're already around 300 damage on the floor, which is great news. Yeah, sure, just give me more Void Bindings. Love that Void Binding density. Honestly, Adaptive Mutation is the biggest hit here, just generally speaking. We absolutely clobber this man. In large part thanks to Adaptive Mutation's numerics rolling around on us. The really good turn 1 obviously helps as well. We take these. Spikes are gone. Great news. Cool. Primordium will live. Yeah, Primordium for sure obliterates here. Here's a bunch of stuff, I guess. 220 damage Primordium. We're going to pre-Relentless here because of the way this worked out. We definitely kill this mini-boss. Great news. Cool. Actually, with this draw order and that intrinsic rail spike propping us up, we are super cruising. I can cruise to end game territory here. We're done on this turn, right? Hit end turn, we win. Yeah, cool. Victory. Excellent. Honestly, the ramp worked out really well in our favor here. And there's a lot of things I can say about that. We win. We take these. Great job. Cool. Let's move on. Good stuff. Good stuff. Nice. It's nice when I can actually recognize, hey, we win here, let's just press end turn and then move on to something more interesting. So that's pretty cool. I do have some things to comment on. I think a lot of things we did here were correct. Let's go to the run summary. Yeah. Cool. So some things that scared me. 23 on ring 4, concerning. Bouncing Talos off the pyre, really concerning. We straight up lose without Heaven's Gold, right? She kills me. And this is just a great example of it looks scary, but of course you click Heaven's Gold there. And then you maybe ask me, well, what if you didn't see Heaven's Gold? Well, the run has... my general philosophy at 100 shards is that the run shows you something, right? The run will show you something. I mean, like, you can think about it like this. What if I don't know, what if I didn't see holdover on perils, right? I don't know. It's weird. Like, I didn't see multi-strike. I didn't even upgrade the stupid Husk Hermit with a second upgrade, right? I could have looked at different nodes. I could have seen different things. I could have leaned a different way. It's an interesting realization that there are enough answers in Monster Train that you're always going to see something. And there's only so many draft options. There's only so many things. At 100 shards, I genuinely believe that playing blind, you'll run 99.9% of all runs. If you just kind of accept that the run will show you something and know to grab it when you see it, right? Things like, looking about this run, things like Heaven's Gold, right? I almost took Petty Theft, and then I said to myself, no, I don't need that. I have all these other things. Take the thing that answers what might kill me, and behold, it saved my run on Talos. Very well played, in my opinion. We had an extremely bad Talos. So, there's that. Eventually, this run goes in absolutely crazy. The intrinsic rail spike into a firebox combo. Turns out I love that a lot. Really strong, draws me through a whole bunch of stuff. Hitting a spell chain card is incredible with it. Conscription Notice helps a fair bit early game. Love that. Yeah, and then of course Void Bindings are great. Adaptive Mutation is a huge ramp for Primordium, especially if you've seen a couple Rage cards first. I can immediately just dunk this guy up to like 80 damage, which means he's not only transferring a lot of raw damage, but he's also transferring the Rage as well. So his damage numbers just pump the Husk Hermit up to the high heavens. So there's that. Yeah, cool. Another way you can think about this run is like, okay, maybe I never saw Heaven's Gold, but I might have seen a multi-strike, right? That totally changes it, and you still win that way. Maybe there's other things you could have done, right? You could have taken a Morsel Maker instead, played the Alloyed Construct, played Morsel Maker second time around, and solved things that way. Pushback Talos, really scary, by the way. Really scary for this run. So, that's definitely a concern. Alloy Construct for sure loses if we lean in on that on ring 3 without some kind of morsel support, and we had no morsel support, so there's that. But yeah, fair enough. We take these. A victory to be certain. Brings us up to 113. Seems good. So yeah, hey, thanks a lot for watching this. I really appreciate your time. As always, you can give the video a like or a dislike if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and stay tuned for what's next. Take care, folks.